Hey, what's up, guys? It's LJKRT here. Sorry if I'm a little bit stuffed up. I just got over a cold, but I did get a new mic, so hopefully it sounds decently okay. So here's our recap video. As you can see, we did tie, which is very unfortunate because ties are kind of stupid since no one gets the war win, no one gets a lot of loot, and like no one really wins. I wish they had like another system where if it tied that they would pick a winner somehow, like with most percentage or something, but maybe that's in future updates to come. So right now I'm going to be showing a few of the best replays that I think the most unique 3-star strategies, and so here's one by GM. And as you can see, it starts out at 303, so you know this is a close raid. So I'm going to zoom out here. So he goes in with the hogs for the lore and takes out that archer tower, which is pulling double duty with the hogs. Then he drops his anchor up by this builder hut up here, and the hogs are, and the clan castle is coming in, and he drops his witches to destroy the clan castle. And it's a pretty good strategy, but it takes a little bit of time, and if you don't have a lot of minions or pups to clean up, or wizards left over, it can be really a crunch on time. And so he goes in here. It's a pretty smooth raid right now, and if his king goes to the side, that would have been really bad, but fortunately it goes into the queen right here, and in a second, and that really saves the raid and makes it a 3-star because he gets the air defense and the queen. And then he starts with his hounds and balloons right about here. He drops 2 hounds and some loons targeted loons in behind, which is really good because it distracts both the air defenses. And so he has 2 heal and 2 rage, which are both good spells against these kinds of bases because they don't have inferno towers, and the heal really helps to keep them alive after they take down some of the air defenses because the wizard towers do splash damage. And so he still has the lava hound up at the end, which means he just crushed this base. And he's just coming in with even more balloons than he could possibly need. And he's just pretty much wrecking the base right now. He drops the heal spell, which is totally unneeded because he has so many troops left over. And there's nothing that can target his troops anymore. So I'm just going to speed up here to get a bit quicker since it's just cleanup time right now. And the balloons are just going around. Time is getting really close here, as you could see in the beginning when it was 303 times left. It gets down to the very wire because his lava hound didn't bust right here. And so, but that was a great raid by GM. And so, keep it up, buddy. And so next we're going to be looking at NightHawk's raid on Xavier. I think this is a really unique raid because he had hogs to lure, but he also had hogs in the clan castle and uses them as back-end hogs, which I'll show you later in the raid. So first he's going to start out with luring the clan castle over to the corner, drops an anchor on the dark storage, and he's just taking out the clan castle troops, making sure the witch gets out far enough so that she doesn't bunker behind the walls, which is a really good strategy. Now he drops an archer over here, so unless it destroys a building or something, the troops won't retarget for a while. So that's what happened, and he got all the wizards taken out of the way. So now he's free to drop the golems because there's no wizards to do a ton of damage to his golems, which is really good for this raid. But unfortunately he kills the skeletons so that the witch spawns more, but he gets that out of the way pretty quick. But he does have some wizards go down over here and over here. But his P.E.K.K.A.s and his king should be enough with the back-end hogs. So it gets a little bit sketchy here when the P.E.K.K.A.s almost go around the base, but fortunately he had a natural funnel break right here, and all the P.E.K.K.A. and the king go into the center. So he comes in here with the hogs, which I think is a really great strategy, because he gets this defense, the mortar, the other cannon, and this cannon, and that just takes out a ton so that his king and his P.E.K.K.A. are able to just wreck through the base. And so right up here he has his golems still alive. One of them hasn't even busted into golemites yet, and they're just tanking and doing work up there, while the rest of his troops just take out the last defenses down here. So I'm just going to speed this up to 2 times speed, And the hogs die right here, which is unfortunate, but the wizards come in with the golems tanking for them and just take out that Tesla, and there's nothing stopping this. 2 P.E.K.K.A.s up, still his Barb King, and he just wrecked this base. So, great raid by NightHawk, and keep it up, buddy. So let's go back to the war map, and I'm going to show a 2-star by Happy Clan, because I think it was a really good raid and unique how he did this. 63%, our number 3 on their number 2. Zoom out here a little bit. So he starts with a giant to tank the damage to the cannon, and nothing else can hit the hogs right here, which is really, really nice. And then he puts his hogs in, and they get the lore, which is double duty with taking out the cannon. And so he drops the anchor up here on the laboratory. And let's zoom in a little bit. Drops his 223 in the clan castle. Whoops. And then he has his queen, which is going to take out those balloons really fast. 3-shot all of them. And they're just targeting the skeletons, so they're not really going to be any threat at all. And he puts the wall breakers in and everything. And it was really clutch that he took out that cannon there, because this golem right here would have gone over to that cannon, and this helped him get a really nice spread, which helped him wreck the base. And so now all the troops are just going in right here. He breaks open into the center, rages everyone up, has a nice funnel, so he'll get a lot of percentage from the sides as well. But unfortunately, that level 37 queen is doing work on all his golems and everything. But this P.E.K.K.A. does go over and take her out, which is helpful. Nice freeze here. He gets Tesla, 2 Teslas and an Expo, which is going to save the P.E.K.K.A. because they do a ton of damage to the P.E.K.K.A.s. And his king and P.E.K.K.A. are going around here, takes out Inferno Tower. And it was a really good strategy, since he was going for 2 stars to go from the top, because he didn't have to run into any Inferno Towers in order to get that 2-star. So he's already got the 2-star here. He's just going to let the raid run out for a little bit. And yeah, that was a sick raid. He didn't even need to use his last rage spell there. So unfortunately, we didn't get to go for any 3-stars this war, because it was a close war. They got ahead in the beginning, and we knew we did not have to get all 3 stars, any 3 stars on Town Hall 10s to win, and we didn't want to risk any fails. But unfortunately, we left 2 stars on the board. As you can see, our number 4 was not able to take out their number 9, and he's our Town Hall 10. And that's because he unfortunately left in the middle of the war, and he came back and just did a troll raid with like barbs and archers. And the sad thing was, he had 2 accounts in this war, that one and that one. So nothing against K-Man or anything, but he did kind of hurt us in this war, and we should have won, but he's not in our clan anymore. So if you want to check us out, I think we can win even against clans who do a lot of work on our bases like this. And I think in the future we're going to strive to get 3 stars on everyone except the Town Hall 10s, and whoever we can get Town Hall 10 3 stars. So we also kicked a few other members who were not up to par, so that should also help us get to that point. And so look for the next war recap. LJKRT out.